The people of Ladysmith are beginning to count the costs of some of the worst flooding on record. The latest estimates say about 150 people have been directly affected. KZN MEC Siphamandla Goge says 39 schools have been damaged and some of them are unlikely to open today for the start of the school year. Our reporter Siphamandla Goge is surveying the damage of a storm-stricken school outside Ladysmith and he joins us live now. Sipa, it's time to rebuild and recover in Ladysmith, but that starts with assessing the damage. How bad is it from what you can see?
Very bad. It's devastation all over. I can tell you that it will take hundreds of millions of rands to rebuild the infrastructure in and around Ladysmith. I'm going to ask my colleague Joe Komane to show you what I'm talking about. We are just outside Ladysmith, about 60 kilometers. This is one of the schools that is badly damaged, badly affected. As you can see, the roof was blown away here. Students and pupils are outside here trying to fit into remaining classrooms. This roof just completely, off, and it will take a number of weeks and even months to rebuild this school. Today, schools reopening in and around KwaZulu-Natal. Most of them here in Utugela District Municipality are not going to be able to open. Yesterday we spoke to the KZN MEC Siphamandla Goge, who told us that about 39 schools across the district have been affected, and this is one of those schools that have been affected. You can see the magnitude and the impact of these devastating floods and the storm, and it's just one of those, whereby you say, where and how are people going to start to rebuild their lives, make sure that their livelihoods are not affected. Business people in Ladysmith are busy recounting or counting the costs, and they are busy trying to rebuild their businesses because these floods were devastating indeed. But we'll try now and get a sense and a word from the school principal to, try and assess how do they think they'll be able to rebuild the school here, how big and how severe is the impact and the damage. The name of the school principal is Mr. Mahlasela Nchingila. He will be telling us more about the impact here, and he will explain to us what plan they've made here. Babu Nchingila, siyabonga kakhulu ngesikhathi sakho. Zivuliwe ikole namhlanje, mungakanani umonakalo? Were you able to fit in all the learners here? I see most of your blocks are completely damaged.
No, we were not able to fit in all the learners. We are just thinking that because of COVID, then we are alternating the learners. Maybe that could reduce the impact that it could have presently. Because most of the block is blown away, and one of we have technical subjects in this school, and one of the blown away, what we call is a tech lab. We don't know where we're going to fit these learners for practicals because we don't know, we're no longer having what we call the tech lab. And it is very, very, very difficult, and we're just attempting to find out what will happen thereafter. But presently, we need to send some learners to home, especially grade 8 must go to home because we cannot accommodate them simultaneously.
Do you have any idea how many weeks and months it will take to rebuild this? Because surely we'll need more money from the Department of Education to rebuild the school, basically.
Real, I would be lying if I could just give you estimation, because if one look presently to what you call what's happening, then that should be decided by the Department of Education, how we approach them, how we do everything. But presently I could not just give an estimation of that.
What is your population in terms of learners and teachers here? How many students do you have?
Usually we have almost 600 learners here, including all learners, all from grade 8 up to grade 12, and the teachers are 22. Yeah. Okay.
So for now, you're still trying to figure out how you're going to survive with it?
I'm trying to figure out. And as I said, the one option I'm for sure present that we need to alternate what we call the grade 8, and they should not attend every day because we could not be able to accommodate them fully in the school.
This storm and the floods were very bad and severe. Many people say they've never seen such a thing, and they are worried that it may come back again because Ladysmith is prone to flooding.
That is true. Then we are also what you call, we are just in what you call in fear. Because even the finisher, because after the roof were blown away, then which means they're exposed to rain and everything. I've been speaking to the chairperson that we need to try vanishing paint to check what we shall do then for what they call the finisher.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much for your time, Mr. Principal. We'll try and get a word. You know, local authorities are here. I'm talking about Alfred Duma Municipality. The Deputy Mayor of Alfred Duma Municipality, Mr. Zwane, is here. We're going to ask him to come closer to us so that we can get a word from him as to how are they assisting those affected schools in and around Ladysmith, Alfred Duma. Sizwe Smelane, thank you very much for your time. Njengephini le Mayor Alfred Duma Municipality, how are you assisting these schools and communities that have been affected by the storms?
Ngiyabonga ngibingelele. Cha njengomasipala sithi ngoba kuqala kuvula asihambe sibheke senze assessment ukuthi zingaki izikole affectekile bese sithinta udisaster sihlanganeke nomnyango wezemfundo ukugqugquzela ukuthi awube seduzane ngoba siyafika ngoba sifika ngokwebudget ibingekho ibudget ethini ye-disaster kodwa nathi siyimisela ukuthi kube khona okwenzakalayo ukuzosiza izingane nothisha.
Mungakanani umonakalo, have you assessed how many schools have been affected in total? Are you able to tell us the figure of schools that have been affected in your area?
Angeke ngifinalize kahle total ngoba amakhansela ngokuhlukana ama-ward councillor wonke ama-ward especially ngapha kwi-former indaka ayahamba check njengoba nasemnambithi senzeka assessment kodwa kuyabukeka ukuthi maningi kakhulu futhi uyabona ukuthi mhlambe bangaphela izinsuku ezimbili kuya kweyintathu kungenzeki lutho ngabe sekunomonakalo ukuthi sekuqhamuka umoya kwaphayiphuka othayela kwagenqeka nezingane iwari yethi lapho ngithi ngathi kukhulu okusazosivelela kulokho okukhona.
That is Mr. Zwane, is the Deputy Mayor of Alfred Duma local municipality, as he says that they will continue to assess the damage, but it does look severe and it does look bad. He says they will be putting together resources together with the Department of Basic Education, the local municipality and other stakeholders to try and see how those badly affected schools can be rescued.
Siphamandla, thank you so much. Siphamandla Goge reporting from Ladysmith in KwaZulu-Natal, where adverse weather has led to the destruction of properties, including schools, as you've seen, some of which weren't able to open today.